Typically, individuals have the notion they are immune to the pitfalls associated with foreign travel. Unfortunately, bad things do happen to good people. The seminar is based on the tried and true methodology developed by the Department of Defense and adopted by most U.S. government agencies. The subject matter has been modified slightly to account for the unique factor that most U.S. travelers are not traveling in an official capacity of the U.S. government and are not afforded some of the protections uniquely inherent to official government travelers. Upon completion of training, participants will be familiar with skills and strategies to prevent or to survive an isolating event. Topics discussed include individual preparation and planning, location awareness, actions across the spectrum of isolation, threat recognition, captivity and detention considerations, identifying exploitation, and finally, captivity and detention resolution. Approximately 68 million people traveled abroad in 2014. Most individuals departed and returned with no significant issues, other than their occasional lost luggage. Unfortunately, a very small percentage of travelers experienced a situation that they were not prepared to handle. In most circumstances, those unexpected issues can be avoided with proper education, training, and planning. The U.S. government spends millions of dollars annually to train their personnel on personal safety and security while traveling abroad, including members of the federal law enforcement and the Department of Defense. Yet millions of U.S. travelers, including tourists, missionaries, and non-government affiliated organizations and business executives, travel abroad with little or no forethought or training. This is an introductory course. It provides a wealth of knowledge that is designed to get the traveler in the right mindset and to get them thinking about the various scenarios that might occur. This course is presented with the intention that individuals start developing contingency plans before an event occurs, versus waiting for an event to happen, then wondering, what do I do now? Most uninformed individuals take their cues from Hollywood about what to do during an environmental catastrophe or an adversarial event. This seminar dispels the myths portrayed by Hollywood. The events and actions displayed by the latest blockbuster are staged and dramatized for the audience's enjoyment and do not replicate the correct actions to take in a real-world scenario. In fact, using knowledge garnered from a Hollywood blockbuster could actually be detrimental and cause the situation to worsen. Even knowledge garnered from the plethora of survival shows that are now abundant on various television channels must be taken with a grain of salt. Remember, the driving factors behind most of these shows are ratings and revenue, and situations are staged to heighten the viewer's enjoyment. Throughout the course, the term personal recovery, PR, is used. Personal recovery is defined as all diplomatic, military, law enforcement, and civil efforts to recover U.S. citizens who become isolated abroad. This seminar discusses situations that some individuals may find uncomfortable and might have trouble imagining the possibility that they could become a victim. The likelihood of experiencing an isolating event is rare, but the risk is heightened dependent on the location of travel. This course is designed to educate and allow you to pre-plan, and most importantly, attempt to prevent an isolating event from occurring. However, it is not intended to scare anyone. Millions of people travel abroad without incident. We are just preparing and planning for the worst, but hoping for the best. As Abraham Lincoln once said, "If I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend 6 hours sharpening my axe."